What's up guys, welcome to another video. My name is Ryan and this is RGM Cupra. So, the video that we've all been waiting for. What happened with the Astra? So, did I break it or did it break itself? I suppose that is coming down to your own conclusion, really. So, I'll tell you what happened. So, it was late one Sunday evening when it was absolutely chucking it down, and I'd gone to B&Q, and as I come out, I thought, do you know what? I'll turn the traction off just as I'm leaving the car park, just for a bit of a laugh. Spun it up in second gear, doing about 18 mile an hour, coming round a trolley bay, and the car just, obviously it wheel span because there was no traction, and then it just died. It just revved and revved and revved without moving, even though it was in gear. Got it recovered back, had a look underneath it. Turns out, at 18 mile an hour, going round a trolley bay, I destroyed the drive shaft, I snapped two engine mounts, and snapped the exhaust. Now, what bugs me with this is the fact that the engine mount that I snapped at the front was plastic, a plastic engine mount. Now these mounts run right from the 1.3 diesel, like what I'm sat in now, right through to the 2 litre diesel, and apparently these mounts are also used on a few petrols. So yeah, it turns out that mount can't even cope with 95 brake horsepower, what the car is built for. Because it absolutely just chewed itself to pieces, destroyed the drive shaft, obviously took the engine mounts with it. Honestly, the engine, how it didn't fall out the car, I don't know, because it just rocked all over. It was absolutely diabolical, and obviously it took the exhaust flexi with it when it went. So yeah, it wasn't great. The good news, I suppose, is it only cost me 80 quid for all the parts to fix it, and so it wasn't an expensive fix, but by God was it time consuming. I didn't exactly document it because it was right on top of when I was trying to get my car done for my MOT, and it was just a lot going on, and I was that frustrated with it all I didn't even think about picking the camera up. But yeah, the car's now got the name the Astra because it absolutely chewed itself up, and yeah, it smashed all the plastic engine mounts. Now to me that's bad build quality, because why can't a car deal with its own power? To me, that's just like rule 101. So after that, I've vowed that I will never buy another Vauxhall again. I definitely don't drive it like what I used to, where I was driving it around all the time and just popping here and there in it. I've been using the Cupra all the time now. So yeah, definitely don't drive it like I did. And yeah, I definitely won't be turning the traction control off. But I just thought I'd share it out there, guys, because why can't a car deal with its own power? And why would it destroy itself like that? Like, it's just ridiculous. But I suppose it makes sense now. Everyone goes, oh yeah, get Vauxhall, the cheap parts. Yeah, the cheap parts, because they're made out of cheap material. A plastic engine mount, it's about as much use as a chocolate fireguard. But yeah, I just thought I'd share it out there with you guys, because briefly mentioned it in my MOT video, and there was a couple of comments on there commenting on it. So obviously about the issue, I know there was a guy on there that said he had one and he just got rid of it for similar reasons. Don't know exactly what happened, but maybe Lee will share in the comments of this video what happened with his and why he got rid of it, whether it was any issues or whether he just found out about it and was like, I ain't dealing with it or whatever. Because they can quickly rack up bills, can cars, especially when they're poorly made. But a brand like Vauxhall, it just surprised me. But yeah, I'm going to end up getting riled anyway, guys, going into it all again. But I will leave the video here. Definitely will leave it here. But yeah, just a word of advice, guys. If you've got an Astra or a Disastra or any Vauxhall for that matter, go careful with it. Check what your parts are made out of and start reinforcing engine mounts if they're made of plastic. Because they are out there, but they are expensive. The front mount for this was going to be 140 quid if I wanted a metal one. But after what happened, we're not keeping the car. So in the new year, you will see the new daily. And guys, it will be German. So stay tuned. Big video coming. Big modification on my car. Finally getting done. It just needs editing up and getting a few of the last cinematics and everything when we've got a nice day for it. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time. But until then, stay safe and take care.